What it is, Scotty and Per Game? It's your boy Scotty, and I'm back with another video. And as you can see, it's just me in this video today because I'm gonna be talking about my basic training experience, going to the Army, what to expect in basic training, and all the above about everything about the military. But before we start this video, I need y'all to give this video a thumbs up. Make sure y'all comment, like, and subscribe. Make sure y'all go check out Pray's last video she just uploaded about her labor experience. But you already know we're gonna get into it. We finna get into this video, man. Y'all tune in right now. What it is, gang. So, as y'all know, I'm in the military. I'm in the Army, and I'm a 31 Bravo. 31. I'm a 31 Bravo. What that is military police, so I'm an MP. So, basically, what we do is called osut. So osut is basically like a full training, like basic training, and AIT is put together. Like most MOSs in the Army, it'd be like you go to basic training for 10 weeks, well basically 9 because they count reception as 1 week. So you'll go to basic training for 10 weeks, and then you'll go to like somewhere else, like you'll leave that basic training station, and you'll probably go to a different duty station to conduct your AIT, which is like when you train for your job. But me, I did osut. So I was in Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri for like the whole 20 weeks. Like right after basic training, we jumped right into AIT. But yeah, so when you first go, like the whole process, like you take the ASVAB. You gotta pass the ASVAB to be able to go into the military, and then it's something called MEPS. So MEPS basically like you go, that way you take your ASVAB back, you pass your ASVAB, you go back like 2 weeks later, you do like medical stuff, you finish your paperwork, and let me tell y'all, MEPS, bro, that shit that's probably the most annoying thing you're gonna do in the Army, because you there from like 5 in the morning to like motherfucking 7, like doing medical stuff, like, and you gotta pass everything. Like getting through MEPS may be the hardest thing for a lot of people when they try to join the Army. But at the end of the day, if you get through it, you get through it. So you go through the MEPS process, you get all that done. Once you get cleared through MEPS, then like you on your way, you may ship out a couple days, you may ship out the next day. And then like before you ship out, you'll go to like a hotel. Like I ain't gonna count, they got some nice ass hotels. Like before you ship out, you'll go to a hotel, then you'll ship out like that morning to wherever your duty station at. So then when you first get your duty station, you're gonna get on a bus. So when you get on a bus, you go to reception. So what reception is, before you do basic training, you basically going there to do your paperwork. You going to do more medical stuff. You going there to get you gonna get shots. Oh, I hate them fucking shots. When I had got them shots, bro, that shit had me sick as, bro. Them shots had me so sick right before basic training. But you gotta go through the shots, and then reception is basically like, it's not basic training yet. So it's gonna be some drill sergeant there that's like gonna be a little tough on you. Like when I went, the drill sergeant was like real laid back. Like they weren't really on none of that stuff in reception. But they basically like trying to get you ready for basic training. So you'll get your uniform there. They'll be trying to teach you like the small stuff. You'll take your picture for your CAT card. You'll get a haircut. You'll get a lot of like different equipment and stuff like that. So you'll spend like a week in reception. Once you get on reception, your company will come to reception like with the buses. Then that's when your drill sergeant will pick you up. So you'll be waiting in line, you'll get on the bus. Then when you're on that bus ride, it's the bus ride to your company. You gotta have your head down in your duffel bags. So they gonna be, oh hurry up. They gonna be real quiet on the bus. They gonna be real quiet. Like you gonna be scared as fuck. Like to me, it ain't gonna count. Like I wasn't scared. Like I was ready for it. Like cause I knew what was gonna happen. I was so ready for it. So it's this thing called the strike attack. So you on the bus, and that bus stop, it's a drill sergeant get on the bus. Hurry up, go, hurry up, get off the bus, get off the bus. get off the bus right now. Everybody get off the bus. I'm talking about everybody scrambling. You got people when they tripping off the bus. You got people scared, like people crying. I'm telling you, hey, some people will cry. Like that shark attack, that will bring the emotion out of a person because you going from home, like you thinking like, damn, like what I got myself into. Like, man, I mean when I did the shark attack, like all I did is have my head down. Like if you have your head down the whole time and running, they gonna yell at you for like 2 seconds, and then they gonna stop. Like they ain't gonna even mess with you no more. But it always be the oddballs that gotta have their head up, that stumbling. Oh, if you fall and them drill sergeants around you, it's over with. You done for. I'm talking about they gonna chew you out so bad, like they ain't gonna know what to say no more, cause they gonna be yelling, just saying stuff, all that rah-rah in your ear. You gonna get tired of it. So you go through the shark attack. They make you get like in a formation. They make you do push-ups. Like when I had went, man, we did 5 push-ups. I'm talking about 5 push-ups. I'm thinking like, fuck, like I'm finally here. They finna kill our ass. They finna smoke us like 50 push-ups, this and that. Man, bruh, we did 5 push-ups. I was like, oh hell no. I'm like, this shit finna be cake. So you go through the shark attack, you get your company, they take you up to the beds and stuff. They teach you how to eat in the chow hall. It's a certain way you gotta carry your food. It's a certain way you gotta stack your plates when you're done. So you go through all that, and then a couple days, and then the phases don't even start right away. So it's red, white, and blue phase. But for me, since I was in osut, it was red, white, blue, black, and gold. So red phase is 3 weeks, white phase is 3 weeks, and blue phase is 3 weeks. Blue phase really like 2.5 weeks. So I'm about to break it down. So red phase. Red phase is basically like total control. Like you learning everything about the army. They breaking you down. Like they constantly yelling at you. They tell you when to eat. They tell you when to use the bathroom. They tell you when you sleep. Oh, in that sleep, you might well forget about it. You gonna be exhausted, bro. You gonna be sleep. You gonna be so sleepy, like everything will be going through your mind. To be honest, the army is really like it's a mental thing, because if you physically in shape, you can get through that. But it's all about your mental, because you don't have a phone, or they gonna take your phone. We didn't get phone calls until white phase. We didn't get phone calls until white phase. Some companies get phone calls like every Sunday. We didn't get phone calls to white phase. We didn't even start writing letters to like the end of red phase, bro. So I didn't talk to my people for like really a month since I was been there. Like when you first get there, you gonna get one little 5-minute call that you got read on the board. I ain't read it. I had called Pray. I was like, man, I made it. I was like, they give us from 5 minutes. I'm like, I'm gonna hurry up and write the address down. Like I was talking fast as fuck. Like it's people in the classroom crying. Everybody in there being whispering because they not trying to read the board. And there's some people that did read the board. Like it's gonna always be some oddballs. Like fuck that. If I'm in the back of the class, I'm not finna read no board. Like if I didn't talk to my lady in fucking a week and a half, you think I'm finna read some of the board? Oh, I made it to Fort Leonard Wood. I would talk to you when I can't. No, none of that. But so red phase, is basically like they breaking you down. You learning everything about what the army is, like talking military terms, learning military time, learning military alphabet. You're gonna be doing like confident courses, the gas chamber, the towers. Like you basically, red phase is basically building your confidence. Like you getting all that civilian stuff out of you. That's basically what red phase is. You getting all the civilian stuff out of you, and you don't. It's not hard, and none of it's scary. They're just trying to get you where you feel confident in yourself and you can rely on your battle buddies. And that's another thing. you always have to have a battle buddy. Like that's one thing I hated when I had got there, because like before I had joined the army, like I'll be around like like my cousins and stuff, but I was always the type like I want to do stuff for myself. Like if you the type of person that like basically antisocial, or you want to rely on yourself, you might as well get out your head when you go to the army, because you're gonna always have a battle buddy. You're gonna have a assigned battle buddy too. So y'all always gotta do stuff together. Y'all always gotta be together. Anywhere you go, to the bathroom, to talk to a drill sergeant. Oh, don't go to a drill sergeant without no battle buddy. They gonna chew your ass out and smoke you. And whenever you talk to a drill sergeant, it always gotta be yes, drill sergeant, no, drill sergeant. That's all you say, yes, no, drill sergeant. You start a sentence with drill sergeant and you're gonna end it with drill sergeant. They do not play that. So red face is total control. Like you have like basically they your mama and daddy's, like everything you might well get out your head. You're not doing nothing without no battle buddy. And when you talk to a drill sergeant, you gonna talk to a drill sergeant saying drill sergeant. Don't say their names, none of that stuff. So that's basically what red phase is, like building you up. They breaking you down to build you up. So it's 3 weeks of that, and then white phase come around. It's like they starting to slimmer down. Like you feel me? Like they cut back a little bit. So white phase is when you carry your M4s. So you'll get signed M4, and don't leave your M4 around. If you leave your M4, they'll count. I know what I was. They'll counsel you, and you'll get smoked real bad. Like because it's basically like if you going to war, why would you leave your weapon around? Like you can get yourself killed, or you can get your battle buddy killed if your battle buddy need help. You feel me? So the M4 is to teach you to always have it on you and don't leave it around, because you're gonna carry it everywhere you go. Everywhere you go. So we touch bases on red phase. So white phase is basically like the range, land nav. You learning all that, and then it's no more total control. So you can start like waking up by yourself. And oh, that's another thing. Red phase, they coming out every morning. Every morning they waking you up. Every morning, to like, get the fuck up, get up, brr. Loud ass horns. Y'all know the horns they use at like parties and sports games. They coming there with them, boy. I'm talking about before the sun up, you up doing PT. Oh, in the army, you gonna do PT every morning. So before you get in the army, you might well start working out. You better get in shape quick, drink a lot of water, all that, cause you gonna do PT every morning. And some companies, they do PT like 2 times a day. So you'll do PT in the morning and in the afternoon. So white phase, you go to the range, you qualify your M4. To qualify your M4, you need 23. You gotta pass with 23. So you gotta have 23. You gotta hit 23 targets. You know me, you know what I'm saying, expert. You know what I'm saying? I shot expert on the M4, so that's another story. But when my white phase, when we qualified, it was cold. So I went to Lindenwood in February. It was cold as fuck. So, and think about it, I didn't even get to do the gas chamber because the weather in Fort Leonard Wood was so bad. Like a lot of our stuff got canceled, and it got pushed back to like later in the year. So like when we did like our makeup trainings, like the sergeants that was there, they always thought like we was in like that phase, like red phase or white phase, but really it was like close for us to graduate. So that's kind of how we did. But yeah, white phase, you basically learning how to shoot, learning how to move and communicate, and you learn about land nav. Land nav is basically like getting your way through the woods or terrain, like off a map and a compass. They're gonna teach you all that. They're gonna teach you how to take a gun apart, put the gun together, learn about all the different weapons. You're gonna clean them. You're gonna do all of that. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like basic training, for me, basic training was fun. You're gonna get real close with all your battle buddies. Like y'all, when y'all first get there, you're not probably gonna know nobody. Like y'all gonna have nonchalant with each other, antisocial. But once y'all start basic training, y'all get in y'all company, y'all gonna kind of get it like this. And like y'all gonna get so close, bro. Like you'll meet your closest friends, best friends. Some people get married. Some people end up having babies afterwards. Some people end up getting kicked out, chapter. Like it's a lot that go on in the army, and you will really meet a lot of people. But that's basically white phase. And then you go into blue phase, which is you learn how to throw a live hand grenade, and you do the forge. You get ready for the forge. So basically, you go learn how to throw 2 grenades. That's all you're gonna do. You're gonna do like a practice training with dummy grenades first, and then you're gonna throw a live grenade. So you'll throw a live grenade in blue phase, and then y'all get ready for the forge. So basically, in blue phase, all it is you putting everything together that you learned in red and white phase, and you take it to the forge, which is like you go sleep in the woods. Y'all go out to the woods and y'all camp for a week, and then you basically what it is, whatever your MOS is, it comes second, even though you'll be working that, but soldier always come first. So basically what basic training is infantry. You learn the infantry. That's all it is. You learn the infantry. And you putting all that together when you go to the forward. So y'all have like different scenarios, and y'all will sleep with y'all rifles. Y'all will make foxholes. Y'all eat MREs. You'll probably sleep in tents, or you might sleep outside. It all depends on what your company and what the weather is. We slept in tents, I know that. The forest for us was fun, even though it was kind of like, it was raining bad, but I mean, we made the best out of it, you feel me? So you put all that together. Then at the end of the week of the forge, is something called Nick at Night. Nick at Night, I ain't gonna lie, Nick at Night was lit. Like, you basically crawling for us, it was, you crawling on dirt for like a certain amount of yards, probably like the size of a football field. You crawling on the barbed wire and live rounds and live fire. Like, you gotta keep your head down. I ain't gonna spoil it for y'all, but you would like when you join in the military, you would see. But basically, like, you keep your head down. You going under loud barbed wires, because they actually shooting rounds. I think they shooting the 240 Bravo. I think they shooting the 240 Bravo over your head. They shooting other flares and stuff, and like when the flare go up, you gotta stop. Then once it disappears, you keep going, and all the bullets gonna keep flying. Keep flying. Like, you feel me? So that's what Nick at Night is. And once you complete that, then your base training over with. And then you have PT tests. Like every phase you'll have APFT 1, 2, and 3. The last one is in blue phase. Sometimes y'all do it before the forge, and sometimes y'all do it after the forge. We did ours before the forge, so that means we did our PT test to qualify. We passed. Then once we did that, we went straight to the forge and Nick at Night. And then after that, we didn't have nothing. We just had AIT left. And then once you do that, you done. You basically graduated. So that's like 9 weeks basically of, I wouldn't say hell, because after red phase, everything is good. And then what's another thing, like for us? So, and then after you finish basic training, you'll go to AIT, which is advanced. AIT, you basically training for your MOS that you pick. So whatever job you pick, that's what you do in AIT. You learn about that one for like another 7 weeks. It all depends on what MOS you pick. Some of them have different weeks. Like mine was 10 weeks because I'm an MP, so we learned like a couple more stuff. So for me, I'm gonna get mine because I'm gonna talk about 31 Bravo. If you wanna be 31 Bravo, it's black phase. So all black phase is law. You learn about law enforcement. You go on a law enforcement class. You learn about. You're gonna take a law exam. You're actually gonna take 2 law exams, and then once you pass those, that's when you'll start doing like the hands-on scenarios. So you'll learn about domestic violence, sexual assault, patrolling, and then for us, we did the LTX 5, which was patrolling. Like, we actually patrol in cars, like responding to different calls. It'll be like 2 teams. Like one team will be patrolling, and the other team will be like actors for the different scenarios. Like, it's different houses and stuff that they'll be in, or on different scenes. You gotta know how to come to a scene and how to respond to it. Y'all have like walkie-talkies and stuff. Like it'll be basically real deal, like real deal. But you'll go through classes first before you do the FTS 5, and then gold phase is qualifying. Matter of fact, I'll take that back. Black phase, you qualify your M9 because at MPs we carry M9s, so you'll qualify your M9, and then once you do the M9 qualification, that's when you do patrolling. After that, that's black phase. Black phase is like 3 weeks, and then you go to gold phase, which is like 5 weeks. Gold phase is learning about the combat side of MPs. So like if you get deployed, you go, if you say like you go to like Afghanistan and stuff, or different deployments, the combat side of MP, which is mounted. So we ride in Humvees, MPs riding teams of 3. So we'll be mounted. So remind you, the basic training, infantry, y'all unmounted, which is we walk, like trailing. That's why you learn about land nav and stuff like that. Oh, and you also do ruck marches and basic training too. Like red phase, you'll have like a 2-mile ruck march. White phase, you'll have like a 5-mile, and then blue phase, on the way to the forge, you'll have like a 10K. So that's that. And then, so gold phase, that's when we'll deploy out to like a camp, like a little camp, where we'll drive Humvees. Like we learn Humvee driving. You get tested for your police car driving. You do that dynamics. Yeah, and then you'll go to the damn, I forgot what it's called. The last one in gold phase is called, it don't call it Ford, it's called something else. I believe that's LTS 5 because LTS 3 may be the patrolling. But either way go, you drive out in your Humvees, and y'all basically like detain ops and stuff like that. Like you'll learn how to detain ops, like little prisons that be in other countries. Like you'll learn about that. Like when you get like the bad guys, like for example, like Osama bin Laden, that'd be like a detainee op. Like you'll go get them, you'll detain them, put them in the Humvees and stuff, and like basically like you learn how to like build like little prisons for them, like to hold them, and then they country will come and get them. So that's basically all it is. But yeah, man, basic training is 9 weeks. AIT varies on your MOS, but to me, it was a good experience. Like you feel me? Like I met a lot of people. I got close with a lot of people like that I still talk to. And right now, everybody all separated their own ways. Some people in Germany, some people in Hawaii, some people in Korea, and I'm in the States right now. Like right now, I'm at Fort Stewart. You feel me? So I like being in the States, but I want to go out to sea. I want to go overseas like that. I heard that's what it's at. But that's basically about my military experience. Like, and that's basically what you go through when you're trying to join the Army or the military in general. I don't know about other branches, but I know for the Army, that's how I basically trained the AIT broke down. But for my AIT, I did OSET, so all mine was together. But for anybody else, if you do a different MOS, you'll have basic training. You'll graduate basic training, and then you'll leave and go to a different state or something, field AIT, and that's basically how I go. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. If y'all got any questions, drop some down in the comment. Give me any topics y'all want me to talk about. If it's military wise, anything, like drop down in the comments, man. Once y'all get this video a thumbs up, don't forget to like this video, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all tap that video, that notification bell, man. This your boy Sky.